Community notes really just took the day off, huh? We're trying, man. Just give us a little more time. Job or school isn't listed there. All right, let's see. Taking a shower, eating 2 meals, spent time with my brother, and still got level 50 in under 12 hours. Saturday. The future of news is here. Polymarket election forecast. Trust the markets, not polls. Reddit, and then Twitter. It's not X, it's Twitter. All right, well, let's see here. What does this mean? While the user has gained popularity, do the posts of community notes. Okay, this is an undisclosed ad. Shane Copeland is the CEO of Polymarket, increasing Polymarket popularity. Oh, cool. Undisclosed ads, I'm pretty sure, are illegal. I'm fairly certain that is against FCC regulation or something like that. Like if we did an ad or a sponsorship here on EmKay, well, we have to tell you that that's in the video. Like it's something we have to do. ADHD is a really cute term for dopamine addiction, turned into a fake disease so that Big Pharma can sell you cute little dopamine pills. Medication you really need. You know, Adderall. Nobody needs Adderall. Hey, Annie, before I read the note, shut the fuck up. Shut up, okay? Jeez. ADHD is maldevelopment in brain regions such as the prefrontal cortex, basal ganglia, and anterior cingulate cortex. The disease is supported by twin brain imaging and molecular genetic studies. Suggesting that this is made up is profoundly inaccurate. Man, Annie would be so pissed off if she could read. Aiden Ross gets blackjack dealer fired on stream after she messed up his cards and lost him $15,000. You can... What? What the hell's going on? Who cares about this douche? Presents an unverified claim as a fact. Let me save your 2 minutes. Nobody gets fired in this clip. God, people just get to say whatever the hell they want, and as long as they have a check mark, the community notes don't even matter. This dork ass is still gonna be getting his $2. You can tell when rent is due on Twitter these days. Nothing to see here. The closing ceremony of the Olympics has a headless angel with no arms. The winged victory of Samothrace, or the Nike of Samothrace, is a votive monument originally found on the island of Samothrace, north of the Aegean Sea. It is a masterpiece of Greek sculpture from the Hellenistic era, dating from the beginning of the 2nd century BC. Oh man, no one seems to know anything before they whine and moan and embarrass themselves in front of all of us. Wonder if that's gonna be, the theme of today's video. I have a crush on Aubrey Plaza from Parks and Recreation, but things might get weird because we have the same name. She was 15 at the time, by the way. Hope this helps. Aubrey Plaza was 26 in 2010. That's something that bugs the ever-living shit out of me. What do you stand to gain from lying about that? What are you trying to do? I get that it's Drake. I get that it's Drake, and we all want to dunk on Drake because, Drake's weird guy. I don't know exactly what's going on. I've heard things. I don't know anything. I just hear Drake's not the coolest dude in the world. Watch a latex-clad billionaire punch out poor people in the debut gameplay trailer for Batman: Arkham Shadow. Batman does not punch random poor people, as the tweet suggests. He specifically attacks criminals. Not random poor people that are jerks and committing crimes, okay? When you're a billionaire, everyone is poor people, so technically, they're not too incorrect here. Why are the crocodile, ladybug, and beetle different, but we're the same? Make it make sense, because it doesn't. And yes, I've read more on the subject than you'd like to hear. It's politics, that's my conclusion. Okay. The biological species concept defines a species as members of populations that actually or potentially interbreed in nature, not according to similarity of appearance. Although appearance is helpful in identifying species, it does not define species. Yeah, I love people that say, and yes, I've read a lot about it. What did you read, Dane? What did you read, dumbass? Were you just on Twitter all the time? Cheese is mold, idiot. Oh my god, you have got to be joking. You know what, dude? You eat it then. You take a nice big bite of that lunchly cheese. While some cheeses contain mold, such as blue cheeses to which mold is intentionally added, most should not be infected with mold. You have to know what you're getting into when you start going after the moldy variants. Dude, this squirrel just landed on my thigh. Readers added context, chipmunk. Did you find this helpful? Yes, I did find it helpful. Thank you so much. People on here be like, cigarettes are bad for you. Source, the FDA. Cigarettes are bad for you. Source, the FDA. I don't know what that original tweet was getting at. People on here be like, here's a factual statement done by scientists working at a governmental organization. I don't know why I said governmental. I don't know what the hell that means. I mean, government is mental, that's for sure. But what are you getting at, Tyler? Was it specifically just because you can get the reader's added context note that's exactly what you said, or what? What's going on here? Bill Gates woke up and thought to himself, how can I screw the entire world over today? And he did. A faulty upgrade or update to cybersecurity software CrowdStrike caused the outage. Although the software runs on Windows, the outage has nothing to do with Microsoft. And furthermore, just to be that guy, Bill Gates doesn't make these decisions. Bill Gates does not wake up and think, I'm gonna microchip everybody. Bill Gates does also not wake up and go, I'm gonna blow up the world. I'm gonna mess everything up. That's not how this works, please. LOL, they're telling me this is because of deforestation. Hurricane Helene has caused severe inland flooding, triggering emergencies from Atlanta to the Carolinas. Additionally, more than 3 million people are without power. This is in Buckland, Atlanta. Yeah, deforestation increases the risk of flooding by removing trees that absorb and disperse rainwater. Without trees, the ground becomes less capable of soaking up water, leading to more runoff into rivers and streams. Check out dem sources. I'm so tired of people that open up their mouths and say stupid like this.
Hello, water and trees don't make any sense together. Trees don't drink water. I mean, what? They don't drain? No, dude, no way.
Do your thing, X. Identify this asshole. Hey, X, please do not identify this person because doing so is called doxing and can get you in jail for 2 to 5 years. Plus, why do we need to find this guy? He flipped off the big TV screen, and so you got pissed off enough to say, hey, witch hunt time, b****s. Let's get this guy. Wait, shouldn't the letters being projected on her chest be upside down and backwards? Ah, here we go. Here's some extra context. No. Yeah, I love the source. The source is so good. Wikipedia.org. Shadow. Oh, you're getting there. You're getting there. Man, stop wasting people's time. The gag is that he actually turned out not to be the father. I never believed that for 1 second. Mr. Hernandez was, in fact, the father. Paternity decision can be found at 14 minutes and 5 seconds in the link below. Seriously, what the hell? This guy's not even like a verified account. So why lie about that? I don't understand. I know a lot of people have actually taken to doing it just because it's funny and screw Twitter at the end of the day. Hell, I'm on Twitter, and you should follow me on Twitter at ZychronVA, but you should also follow me at my Blue Sky account, Zychron.tv. Seriously, it's that easy. It's so easy to find. It's so easy. Can someone tell me why 200,000 people are subbing to a fictional character on a screen? Okay. Although Iron Mouse is using a virtual avatar, the person behind her is a real human being and not fictional? Yeah, I don't understand what the hell they were getting at there. To a fictional character on a screen? Do you think that fictional character is live interacting and actually doing the work itself? What grown adult plays video games? Well, as of 2024, there are approximately 1.17 billion people between the age of 18 to 34 who still play video games, with 1.3 billion more who are 35 plus. Whew, that video game market. It's insane how many of us play and pay for and enjoy video games, but all of those people that work hard to create that art don't get to have jobs anymore. Gatorade was originally in a glass bottle and only had 5 ingredients: water, sugar, salt, potassium, and lemon juice. This is the perfect hydrating beverage. Now it's full of microplastics, high fructose corn syrup, and toxic colors. No flavor of Gatorade currently contains high fructose corn syrup. Sugar and dextrose are used for sweetener in all of its flavors. The author of this tweet may be confusing it with Powerade. Wait, if that's true, that is kind of mind-blowing to me, because here in the United States, any beverage, or hell, any food at this point that has sweetener that's not a diet or zero sugar variant uses goddamn high fructose corn syrup rather than simply sugar and dextrose. Hell, that's why you see specific sodas like Pepsi Real Sugar, Mountain Dew Real Sugar. You see these advertised because, oh, they're using real sugar, not that crappy syrup stuff that's way worse for you. Okay, I can't say way worse, but it's pretty bad. All right, let's see here. Why photo like this never trend? Oh my god. This is not a photo, but an AI genera image posted by an engagement farming account. Seriously, keep calling them out. It's pathetic, it's sad, it's stupid. They did get their 700,000 views already though, so they're getting a little bit of money on that one. Please report at Fur Affinity. The username was stolen. The Fur Affinity Twitter was hacked, and the hacker changed Fur Affinity's @ To prevent the @ from being lost forever, someone picked it up to hold onto it, and the hacker is trying to send people after a good Samaritan. Yeah, come the hell on with that crap, dude. I noticed that China women are rewarded $768,000 by their country for gold, and the United States rewards their women athletes $37,000 for winning gold. What do you notice about women in China compared to women in the United States? Okay. China does not pay its athletes $768,000 for gold medals. Hong Kong, which has its own NOC and competes independently of China, offers gold medal winners $768,000. I did not know that. I don't know a lot about the Olympics at all, but there's probably a lot of details that might either be really interesting or super depressing. What is a sin? I've never seen that word in my life. I've never seen that word, but I feel like I know exactly what it means. Ah, there it is. Interracial marriage is not a sin. According to the Bible and Christian teaching, every human is created in the image of God, and all are united in Christ, regardless of ethnicity. Look at this. Here's my sources. The Bible. The Bible again. The Bible again. Moses and Zipporah are one of many examples of interracial marriage in Scripture. The Bible. Oh, I love that crap. That gets me so good. So funny. That's right. Get them. Get them with the book they don't read at all. I show Speed fans in Bulgaria just chanting the N-word at him. He asked them to translate the word book in Bulgarian, which is, well, that. And that is what you can hear them saying. The secondary person he asks the same, or misheard him for the word bug, which is, well, that word. I'm not going to try and pronounce it. This is just engagement farming from Speed. No actual racism in this clip. You can't just convert a non-profit into a for-profit. That's illegal. So let me get this straight. OpenAI decides to become a for-profit company now? Well, anyway, US law allows non-profits to be converted into for-profits. Yeah, Goodwill did that. Hell, I think a lot of the thrift store companies in the US have done that at this point. Lesbians can be attracted to men. Lesbians can kiss men. Lesbians can have sex with men. Lesbians can date men. Lesbians can date multiple men. Lesbians can have sex with multiple men. Lesbians can cuddle men. Lesbians can do whatever they want to do with men consensually. Well, what about this? So lesbians cannot be attracted to men. If a lesbian started liking men, then they are no longer a lesbian, but bisexual. Yeah, see, that sounds a little more correct. I don't know. You can't ratio me. Still haven't been ratioed. Nice try. He was ratioed in multiple replies, but hid them all. What a sad guy. You know, whenever I feel bad about myself or think that I'm acting like a complete buffoon loser clown, I just look at tweets from guys like Logang Paul, man. I feel a little bit better immediately. I recently discovered that he's not saying "it's me, Mario." He's saying "Itsumi Mario," because Itsumi is the Japanese word for super. No. I don't need the reader's added context. I don't need a community note to know that you just made that shit the hell up out of nowhere. This isn't true. Nintendo's website always referred to the catchphrase as "It's-a-me, Mario," and never as "Itsumi Mario," which is why it's been debunked. Almost finished with the N64s. This isn't Collie's collection. The user is using someone else's collection for likes and clickbaits. Wow, what did I just say? For likes and clickbaits? Am I an 84-year-old person? Anyway, unrelated, I digress on that point. This is so goddamn cool. Wow. That is, no, seriously, I'm just kind of in awe. That is so neat. I want to make so much money so that I can do this with all of the PlayStation 1 and 2 variants at some point in my life. Hell, with every PlayStation ever made. Although I do actually have to be very, very, very rich for that. Oh, check that out. I've seen it on Facebook already. It seems that they all have the same collection and apartment and everything in it. Community Notes f***ed you up on this one. Community Notes cooked my ass. I don't know why. Like, I know that it's a semi-harmless thing in this particular case or whatever. Semi-harmless, because, dude, like, why you gotta do that? Why you gotta make it up? Just come up with something on your own, dude. I don't know. Draw some shit in MS Paint. No one cares. But it's so annoying to me when they're like, oh, yep, you got
got me. Whoopsies.
If you're in a relationship, your partner is entitled to your body. No, your partner's entitled to hit you with a car, freak. Yeah, no, they are not. That is not how it works. At least not today it don't work that way, mother. NFTs are dead. Please zoom out. According to a report published by NFT Evening, the market for NFTs has been in such a dramatic downturn since 2023 that 95% of them are considered dead, with the average NFT owner experiencing a 44.5% loss on their investment. Why do I feel like 44.5% is not nearly as much as I was expecting to hear? Does the Fibonacci sequence suggest that time itself is a recursive process? No. Community Notes was going after everyone. This is not what Community Notes are for, but it is very funny. Tim isn't even bald. Nice lie, though. Tim Pool is bald. This is exactly what Community Notes, amongst other things, are for, correcting factual errors. Community Notes is not actually going after everyone. It's simply providing additional context to help users better understand posts. If there's one singular good thing that godforsaken website has added since Dingleberry McDip's takeover, it was the Community Notes feature. At least I'm pretty sure it was added after he bought it, because I don't remember ever seeing it up until his purchase. Which I don't think that means that he came up with it, mind you, but I just don't remember it before he was there. Maybe it was there before he was, but it was so much more rarely used because he was not the one in charge allowing bullshit to stew for fun. Can someone explain why people are anti-nuclear? Germany blows up the cooling towers of the nuclear power plant, once a symbol of the country's energy independence. Because coal is cleaner. Coal is not, in fact, cleaner than nuclear energy. Man, a few big-ass accidents have caused some serious duress and misinformation regarding nuclear energy as a whole. Chat, hear me out. South America and Africa fit perfectly together. What the hell? Yeah, Pangea? Please stop making my day worse. Sorry. You don't need to be sorry, okay? You were just pointing out, yeah, we used to have all the continents like stuck together into a big one at one point. The same people who claim that humans are so much smarter and superior to other animals still keep repeating the same tired arguments. Compassion isn't a difficult concept to understand. Well, PETA has killed over 47,000 animals since 1998 with a kill rate of almost 95%. Absolutely zero sympathy for PETA getting absolutely roasted day in and day out. Didn't y'all steal people's dogs and kill them? Pornhub is now blocked in Alabama. 17 states total. We are winning. Pornhub is not blocked in Florida. I know this because I live in Florida, and I'm on it right now, working as expected. Source, I'm on it right now. Here's another source. See, this is perfect. Clearly a toy, adds to the goofy appearance and character, and, let's see. Oh, I know this guy. He's probably trying to portray. Correct me if I'm wrong. All in all, if Pedro was walking around like that, nobody would bat an eye. We'd probably appreciate seeing you or him like that. Bon Voyage brings a weapon after the controversy. Okay. Pride flag and username, opinion not valid. The user in question doesn't have a pride flag in the username, but rather the flag of Germany. Oh man, yeah, that's great. Pride flag in username. Another lie from Community Notes, Mr. Elon Musk. This isn't a lie from Community Notes. The commercially available 12-ounce Ice Pop Prime has 500 milligrams of potassium on its nutrition label. The 500 milliliter bottles are 700 milligrams of potassium. 700 milligrams times 355 over 500, 497 milligrams of potassium. Target, Walmart, front. It's so funny that he doesn't even know. Also, don't drink that garbage, dude. Don't drink that trash. We may have to destroy these things. Well, let me ask you this, Doc Holliday. What the hell is that thing? Oh, Doppler radars play a very important role in weather observation. They don't control or alter the weather in any way. Destroying or damaging Doppler radars would risk major problems such as mass casualty events during tornado outbreaks and other hurricane events. Are we at that point now? Are we at that point like 5G and like cellular waves and stuff? The 5G get in your brain wasn't enough? Now we think that life-saving Doppler radar is bad? Are y'all out here trying to kill off certain demographics by villainizing the most basic scientific concepts of the modern age? There's no way something like that would be going on, right, Doc Holliday? Right, Doc Holliday? Community Notes is total bullshit. Can't prove any of this stuff. Okay. I love it when they say that.
You can't prove it.
I mean, yeah, the hell we can. This stuff is in fact easy to prove and public knowledge. Radar has been in use for many decades now in countries around the world. Happy Thursday, y'all. Not sure what the rainbow has to do with it being Thursday. Can we go a day without any virtue signaling? Hey there, Lynn. LeVar Burton was the host of a popular educational TV show called Reading Rainbow, which aired on PBS for 26 years. Just seriously, I'd have to go into hiding. I would be so embarrassed that I responded to LeVar Burton looking this stupid, okay? You know that scene in Community where Troy meets LeVar Burton and he just freaks the hell out? That would be me if I met LeVar Burton, okay? And that would be me times a billion if I made myself look like an ass in front of him, all right? Drink raw milk. It's wild to me raw milk is illegal. Consuming raw milk increases the risk of listeria infection, which can be dangerous, especially for pregnant women and people with weakened immune systems. I actually wrote quite a lengthy script for something at one point in time on raw milk. Yeah, do not drink that shit. Don't do it. It's dangerous. Breaking. Christian teacher Enoch Burke has been sent back to prison in Ireland after he refused to use a student's preferred pronouns, they, them. Burke has already spent 442 days in jail for opposing transgender ideology. The woke mind virus is destroying the West. Continued imprisonment of Enoch is because he wouldn't abide by the court order to stop turning up at the school after being fired. But people like Killian here just have to keep blah, 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 blahing on about trans people as if they're anything more than people that deserve to live the lives they want. Shut the f*** up, you freak. Yikes, Peninsula Paris. I've been denied access to rooftop to eat in an empty restaurant of nicer places, but never with my kids, always a first. Serena was not denied access, rather. The restaurant was fully booked. I know I'm 73 years old, but we didn't have sex before marriage, so therefore there was no need for all these abortion clinics. We controlled ourselves. Is there some reason the women of today can't... What does today in quotation marks mean? Truly just asking, opinions appreciated. The author was 18 in 1969. 5% of births in 1960 were to unmarried mothers. 1970, 11% in the U.S. When the author was 18, 30% of women her age had premarital sex. Abortion clinics in the U.S. provide family planning and sexual health services to married and single people, and it's incredibly important. Okay? I really don't like it when people do that, either. I didn't see it, therefore it didn't exist. You know, back in my day, we didn't have sex. We controlled ourselves. You are one person. You don't know every other person. You didn't know every other person when you were 18, 19, 20, whatever. You didn't. Quit pretending like you know everything, knew everything, experienced everything, saw everything, jackass. Shut up. Visual proof that we allocate too much exclusive space to bikes. Bikers share the road. Humans are usually wider than bike tires. Yeah, I don't know. Dude, there's a bike lane in my town where I live right now that is so small, my shoulder width is almost wider than it. It is horrifying to ride a bike in. No, absolutely not. A Skibbity toilet movie and TV franchise is in the works for Michael Bay. You idiots keep falling for fake discussing film accounts. It's embarrassing. Hey, this was indeed posted by the real Discussing Film page. Oh no. Not all snakes are poisonous. Don't run when you see one. Always check first. Well, this diagram is for a specific region within the US and doesn't apply to all snakes worldwide. Many venomous snakes have rounded heads. Many non-venomous can mimic the triangular shape. It is always best to leave snakes alone in the wild, no matter the species. Yeah, don't go checking. Leave it alone. Why would people hate Spain? They never colonized anyone, unlike the English. Spain is one of the largest colonizers in history. Well, England ruined every country they came across. Spain didn't. People were tweeting shit like, that's what England deserves for being colonizers last night, in a game against Spain, by the way. The Spanish Empire was one of the most destructive and deadly in human history. God damn it. I've been watching the storm track since the 1980s. The number of times I've seen a hurricane start there and move eastward like this? 0. Well, since 1851, there have been 14 storms that originated in the Gulf of Mexico and tracked eastward per NOAA records. The most recent was Earl in 1998. Breaking! A Metro Rail train is derailed after striking a vehicle in East LA. The train was firmly on the tracks with the right-of-way, and the car illegally turned in front of the oncoming train, causing the collision. The title makes it sound like the train just hit the car, but the car is the reason the train derailed, and it's important. important. Context. LeBron James. Reptilian? LeBron James is not a reptilian. This individual just has bad Wi-Fi. You good, Captain? Not after reading this. William Shatner, the legendary actor best known for his role in Star Trek, passed away at 93. He's not dead, Jim. Using AI when there's an actual comic cover of this is something. The image on the left is not an AI-generated image. It is art published on Instagram by this user as a homage or whatever you want to call it to the original Frank Miller cover. The art can be found here. Look, I understand how we all feel about it, and how it might... It's super, super hyper detailed in a way that might make you think, oh shit, is that real? Is that real? But hey, yeah, it is. And that's pretty damn cool when you think about it. I mean, you don't really have to think about it. It's just cool, okay?